Dragons, Dogma. Dogmático. Você é muito dogmático, é isso. É muito dogmático, rapaz. Você é muito dogmático.
2 horas de teste, 1 hora de load. Você é muito dogmático. Você é muito dogmático, meu. Vai ou não vai? Demorando demais esse load, não tá? Demorando muito. Meu gosto. Nossa. Vamos. Ajuda aí, mano. Ajuda aí. Demorando demais. Agora vai! Vai? Ué. Controle não quer não? Ah, agora foi. Permite até 99, viu? Um centenário não pode jogar não. Nem lembro quantos anos eu tenho. Yes. Só duas opções? Dinâmica? Tá bom, né? Pronto. Então é isso aí, vamos ajeitar aqui para a gente começar este teste antes que acabe. Né? Antes que acabe. E vambora. Vamos ver se é melhor do que o começo do 1. Nossa, parece que tem mais mulher que homem. Ó, 1, 2, 3, 4.
On a guess, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevermond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
Sapatinho feio.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
E aí? O que acontece? Game of Thrones? O que vai rolar aí? Criação de personagem?
Behold! Before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true.
Sobram.
All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon.
Arisen, agora mudou o nome, né?
If
Agora é
thou
Arisen.
seekest
Dark
to behold
Arisen.
this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will. For naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Deram veneno pra ele. A verdona bonitona ali.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized you.
Ué, mas cadê o que eu criei?
Not you, then. Fie! Whichever of you 'tis is going to regret. There's no mistaking it. You're the one. Not
Não.
this one, then.
Cadê o que eu criei? Que bonitinha.
Are you the one, then? Is it you? No? It is hard to say.
Mas eu não tinha criado um?
If the pawn... Ah, it must... Are you the one? Aha! I thought I recognized you.
Sim. Deseja usar os dados existentes? Sim. Ué? Ladrão? Seu ladrão. Ou um Gandalf. Ou um combatente. Os combatentes sempre foram bons, né? O Gandalfão aqui. Minha vontade é de ver se o Gandalf melhorou. Porque antigamente não era muito bom e prático, né? Vamos dizer assim. Eu sei que o combatente sempre foi bom, né? Muito bom, mas o mago, eu fiquei na dúvida se eles melhoraram ou não. Então nós vamos um grande mago aqui. Vamos só mudar o cabelo. Onde fica o cabelo? Cabeça. Nossa, mãe. Não lembro como é que funciona isso aqui. Ó, bonitinho, né? Esse tá mais Gandalf, né? Cor. Aí, 101. Cento e um. Cento e um. Gandalfão. Bora, Gandalfão. Gandalfão. Opa. Gandalfão. Ué, Gandalfão de 20 anos? Aí você quebra a bicicleta. Quantos anos o Gandalfão tem? O Gandalfão é mais velho que nós. Se o Gandalfão é 60, o Gandalfão é 70, né? Acho que sim. Vamos ver se tem um apelido aqui. Gandalf. Gan. Galahad. Gerald. Tem Gandalf não, né? Poxa vida. Galahad. Sim.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn.
Mas eu sou um pão? Um pão
Most
próximo.
of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
E aí? Magrelo.
If you are in need of aid, pray say the word.
O cara é parrudo, né? Gandalfão não perdoa não.
To polish up my gear for the morrow. Call on me if there's aught I can aid you with.
It's just another day. Through the short same as the one I finished.
Roll over and wait for the end.
Ó, Castelão. Você é o bichão, hein, Castelão. The Holy. Buraco.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Gandalfão lá vai andando empoderado, ó. Todo exibicional.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site. I do not understand how 'tis they compel us. There is no arisen among the overseers.
É pra ir pra onde?
To polish up my gear.
All I've got left, my aches.
Makes my hair stand on end.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Nem encostou a mão.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses.
O bicho pula com a pedra na mão. Sério? Vai pra onde?
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Quite enough.
Ih, vai todo mundo virar pedra.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives. Get me out of here, now!
I'll not stand. Somebody save me.
You're most vulnerable when you tone in your lines. Take care not to let your foes draw too near before you launch. But should the battle turn dire, keep in mind that you do have recovery magic at your disposal. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for a clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your bow.
You dare.
Shadow of Colossus?
Are you unharmed?
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
God son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path.
Salto da fé.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Não gostei muito desse começo, não. O 1 é melhor. gatinha, gatinha. Tem sono. Eles é bom de mira também, né? Snipes. Hideaki Ichisuno. Pausado? Gandalfão.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
A água é a água mais terrível do mundo.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here?
What happened here?
A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
Sim, senhor. E aí, compadre?
This'll be a right mess to clean up. Who knew there'd be a cavern round here?
O grifo foi meu amigo. Me trouxe de tão longe. Missões. Lista de missões. Justin Bieber vai mostrar o caminho. Nossa, que mapão. Mapa, missões, itens, equipamentos, história.
A single bolt from a ballista. And well aimed at that. Must be one of Sir Linnet's from out of Melve.
Entendi. Ó. Tá bonitão, né? Graficamente falando.
Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin of all things here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. 'Tis said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only trouble has followed. What does it all mean?
Sobrando.
I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for easy work, but the wind's beginning to blow in a fell direction.
Então vambora. Bebida envenenada. Ore. 150 ore.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there.
Muito bonito, né? Pegar uma erva Resident Evil.
Fine! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green warage. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. Grander attacks are more destructive, but will leave you vulnerable. So seize your chance to land one the moment the enemy flinches. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. Where are you going? Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look at the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that. Can but hope the sovereign will rid us of their
Não tem esquiva, né? Nem mira.
The dragon feels its own. The sovereign appears among the people and steps forward. As much of its prosperity as the sovereign's reserved it over time. Though, personally,
O cara tá combatendo e conversando fiado.
to be immediately engulfed by the brine. Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
Fica na sua, rapaz. Ah, tinha mais coisa. Foi mal, desculpa aí.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
Ah, agora reconhece ele como Ryzen.
What is this? Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world.
Eu também cheguei por aí.
Summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Só que não. Sim. Isso é uma peoa? Uma peoazinha? Ou é maga também? Aí não, hein? Tem que ser uma arqueira. Uma combatente. Ó. Isso sim é que é uma combatente. Dois magos. Não vou mexer em nada não. Luz. Mexer em nada não. Eu tenho a marca da besta.
Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago.
Melve.
The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Se eu acabei de trazer os bichos, os caras ali, você fala se? Tem certeza ainda não, mano?
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
Nossa. Tem peão demais aqui. Peão de toda qualidade. Peão da casa própria. Peão vaqueiro. Ó, dizer que esse é Gandalf. Muito novo pra ser Gandalf. Por isso que eu sou o Gandalfão. Gandalfão posudo. Só tem gente fraca aqui. E esses caras aqui? Ué? Não. Só tem esses aqui? Pô, esse me quebra as pernas. Esse tá parecendo The Witcher.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Ah, tem que ter uma granazinha, né? Pra contractear ele. Dar uma contractada. Essa tá parecendo uma Gandalf. Muito caro, né? Só esse cara aqui que é 0. Eles são muito caros.
Take me as your shield, Arisen. Upon my fighter's pride, no foe shall harm you while I yet stand.
Quanto será que eu posso ter?
Are you fit to travel?
Tem mais nenhum nível 0, né?
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a maid, if ever you've need of an ear to listen.
Vai dar pra chamar quantos?
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Ah, tá. Então já deu limite. Legal, tem uns aqui especiais também, né? Ó, esse nível. E vai custar 0? Acho que vale a pena, né? Aí. Nível 8. Cadê? Olha.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Nossa, mano. Quem que eu tô dispersando? Nem sei. Cancelar presente, rapaz. Eu, hein?
Over many fierce battles was our bond
Let
forged.
us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
Que cara é essa? Tá, não vou perder tempo não. Pronto. Saí. E agora? E agora? E agora? Vamos que eu vou.
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
Vamos que eu vou. Parece que é por aqui mesmo, né? Não entendi muito bem como é que funciona esse mapa.
Never should have taken this shit.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Fancy a gander? I find good. Well met. Much obliged.
No purchases to be made today, I see.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance. Mustn't let the captain see my meeting. Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've... much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Makes my hair stand on end.
Must hold out.
Fancy a gander? I find goods. Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Always a pleasure.
Follow me.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare...
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely needed.
You've my thanks. And a card.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early clipping gets the worm, as they say.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
You must not let down my guard.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there.
When tarred, be sure to avoid any terrain.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? This fuss over a moment's incaution. It shan't happen again.
Exhaust yourself if you keep on like that.
Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again.
Shall we report back now?
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
A flawless execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
I hope my magic served you well. May our
It will be an
paths
honor to serve by your side.
Right, just follow me. Behold the state of the village. It is a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk...
Pitiable Risen.
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thou... That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate. this moment forth. Thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
A simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
Arisen had crawled out of the woodwork by the time the throne had settled. Not that I care a lick either way. It's all the same to me. If this one's the real Arisen, then things will play out however they may.
I don't know.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my... I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for that. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right...
We could make the fruit roborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's Apothecary here in Melv.
At last! It all becomes clear.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do...
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roborant, are we? Always a pleasure.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget to... the Arisen we serve here.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some up...
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Should you dedicate yourself, try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice, but I shan't take up any more.
Splendid accomplishment. You have honed your talents to new heights. One can but strive to improve.
Here, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
A fighter with sword and shield in hand is what I envision when I think of a leader.
I suppose magically inclined vocations inspire a different sort of awe.
Indeed. Some fear magic as a thing unknowable.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well, there is no, but I shan't take up any more of your...
Where was I headed? What was it I had planned?
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall him... I'm in fine fettle.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Oh, at least dreams.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One master, goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
That was thrilling. I did not know. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer I thank you for the chance to...
Our foe is not yet routed. One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne, yet not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
Are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
They say thieves strike swift as the wind and sudden as a thunderbolt. I shall endeavor not to disappoint.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
What is I ought to...
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance, you ought to let a few things go.
Good. Let us make for the capital.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle is in our favor.
Fall back! And I'll use my magic. Wait a moment. I grant you roaring flame.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the prison. I could have done no better.
Focus. The battle continues.
Well done.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to me. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
What's this? We're trapped.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a minute.
Seems we have been raided now.
I do not believe they're arranged for our advantage. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Hang in there, Master! I'm coming to assist!
What's this? We're trapped.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard. The power of such a torrent is not...
have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to...
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here.
Look, we're setting out. Jump.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. Perhaps this has no bearing on the matter, but might I add, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
Thieves do allow for a greater range of cooperative tactics. Let me get that.